I saw that you were already involved in the proof of concept for this film. Were you playing the same character?
Oh, yes. Brandt is a very close friend of mine. From Malibu, we met and became very, very close. He got me mostly involved in the whole kind of helping refugees. And we traveled to Azraq and Jordan and did some things. And then he wrote this script, and I've been through every iteration from the beginning. And so I'd say that I've been involved in it, kibitzing and, as a sounding board and supporting him, which I continue to do and imagine I will going forward.
So you had some input in your character, like actual co-writing input?
Not really. I mean, I could have. I more just wanted to help him fulfill his vision. And he asked me if I would play the doctor, and I said, sure. I would have played whatever he wanted me to do. And that's it. Yeah, he's like, I just want to support him and the movie, and if he asked me to do anything, I would do it. I helped, I came to Jordan and Turkey and, kind of sat behind the camera and, whispered in his ears thoughts that he could take or throw away. It was that kind of thing.
I mean, I obviously don't want to spoil your character's arc for the audience, but how would you comment on the role he plays in this ensemble?
Well, I guess he's kind of a bookend. He's there in the beginning and the end. But the story, that's like just the crumbs on the outside of a big, thick, juicy sandwich. So he's not really, it's an important kind of story point, I suppose, to tell the story of the difficulty and harrowing kind of side of being a refugee from Syria. But yeah, I wouldn't say that he's a central character.
But I feel, especially for maybe audiences who are not as likely to, not want to say empathize, but to relate to some of the struggles we confronted with this film.
Yeah.
I think your character serves as a reminder on how those people can reflect upon this film in their lives.
Well, yes. It's a wake-up call. And I think, even if you go even further in a macro sense, it's, we don't stop to acknowledge, the people around us. We tend to just look at them as things, and, but the people have value. People are individuals. And, you can look at somebody and say, oh, she's a janitor, and you don't realize how beautiful and capable, in her case, she is. And that's fairly common, I think. People are more than what they appear or what they do. We're human beings, not human doings. And we tend to judge incorrectly.
That's beautiful put. And what do you hope audiences, especially at this international festival, will take from this film?
I hope they are inspired and moved and can confront just how wrong it is the way people are being displaced because of war. It can affect a life, an argument that you have with a family member that pales in comparison to what just millions of people are going through right now. And I think that it's hard to look at because it's so uncomfortable. And we tend to kind of avoid those things. But I think that if you kind of lean into it and allow yourself to confront it, there's underneath that initial feeling of disgust and bewilderment and whatever else, there's a beautiful love, because underneath that is that we care about each other, and we forget that we, are 8 billion hearts with one single beat, and people are good. They just behave very poorly.